You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. This is a special meeting of the Mason County Fire District number 12. At their request, I am going to go ahead and call this meeting to order, and I'm going to run the meeting on their behalf. With that, I'm going to start with a roll call, please.
Hi, I'm Rachel Noga, Secretary.
And so is Commissioner District 1, Cinda Compton, present?
Here.
Is Commissioner District 2, Nicholas Jones, present?
Here.
Is Commissioner District 3, Kelly Walsworth, present?
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. With that, Sheriff, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Is that honor?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is to pay the bill. I'll entertain a motion to pay the bills that we have before us.
I make a motion that we accept the bills.
I'll second that.
It has been moved and seconded that we accept the bills. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Next up, I'm going to read a statement, which is also a page that they signed themselves. And I can tell because of the amount of people that are here that there was great effort to make sure that this did stay calm and stayed something that was very respectful. So with that, I'm going to read this. This is the Mason County Fire District 12 letter of resignation dated 5/19/24. Out of caring and commitment to safety and harmony within our community, the last official action of these three commissioners will be one of unity. Together, we desire our community accept this act as a measure of kindness, not division. Upon a motion and a unanimous vote by our three Mason County Fire District 12 commissioners, we do hereby tender our resignation. Our resignations will be effective immediately following a unanimous vote in our open public meeting. We also each agree not to apply for any of these vacated seats until all three seats have been successfully filled through the proper and prescribed manner. This vote is being taken unanimously as an example to our community that although we may have differences, we can place our differences aside for the benefit of all. We ask that you treat each other with the same consideration as we end this meeting and follow the example as the meeting closes. This will be respectfully signed this day, 5/19/2024, by Commissioner Cinda Compton, Nicholas Jones, and Kelly Walsworth. With that, I will entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we accept the letter of resignation unanimously.
I will second that.
It has been moved and seconded for the acceptance of this letter of resignation by the three commissioners unanimously. Is there final discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the meeting is at an end because there is no more of a quorum. With that being said, this meeting is adjourned. For those that are here, so I thank you, ladies. If you want to go ahead and go, I think Commissioner or past Commissioner Nicholas would like to say a couple of words, and I hope you'll take just a few moments as we wait. As I go out the door for 1 second, I will return and then we'll come back. And if anybody has any questions, I'll do the best to answer that I can on behalf of the commission. But understand, this is not a commission action, and there'll be nothing I can tell you other than my personal opinion. So with that being said, I'll be back in 1 moment. So please, sit here.
Well, this has been a long road. It's been 5 months. I was voted by the people to do a job, and the end goal was this. We won. This is over. We can now rebuild the district. And as you've heard the stipulations, I will be back. This is not over. We will rebuild and make this a better fire district than it ever has before. Thank you.
Thank you. Great work.
Thanks. I guess I'll stay up here because he's gonna have questions.
Oh, that's right.
Right back still. Need to give her the paper for the bills.
So do you know the process for the interim replacement commissioners?
Yeah, so the process is gonna be, the county will appoint two, and then once those two are appointed, the two will appoint a third. And then that will actually fulfill the terms.
Probably within about 5 minutes, it'll be posted for applications. And
Yeah.
they plan on processing that and having it done this week.
Yeah. Now I know that, he'll speak. I'll let him talk.
Okay, did you get a chance to?
Yeah.
This is no official meeting at this point, so yeah, if you have a question, just.
Yeah, I do, and I think there was just an answer to my question a minute ago, but that's a little bit different than what we were told by Kevin Schutte. The question had to do with appointing new commissioners, and it sounded like that was gonna happen within the week. But what Kevin had said prior was that it would be posted on the county's website for taking applications.
Yep.
But it sounds like that's not happening.
No, that is exactly what I was saying.
So,
But how can you, because you have to give a certain amount of time to get people to respond, right?
3 days.
3 days? Okay.
okay, so.
And then are there gonna be public interviews of those applicants?
So, just to make clear, again, I'm speaking for myself, none of those actions have actually taken place by the commission. We'll be meeting tomorrow. There was no resignation, there was no reason to have that meeting before this. The commission will be meeting tomorrow to discuss some of those different aspects and how it will go. I know that there's different ways of, people might wanna make it stretch out longer, others might wanna do it shorter. I personally would like to see it done as short as possible, so we can get back to being represented in your own community. And then we can try and get insurance on there and literally let you have back control, because that's where it should be. It should not be with the commission. It should be with your local community. So right now, when we get together, we'll talk about how it will go on. Most likely, everything will go on the website no matter what, because that's how we do business. So it'll be on our website. You'll get an opportunity to apply. And with that, it's just the length of time I don't know. It hasn't been determined. It might be 3 days. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks. It could be any of them, but I'm pretty sure we're going to want to do it as quickly as possible. Yes, please.
Yeah, further question, or comment or question. I've had an almost impossible time seeing notices of these meetings, and from my experience, trying to find notice of county commissioner meetings on your website was like looking for a needle in a haystack. And then when I called and talked to, I think it's Mackenzie, and she was trying to kind of walk me through it, but it didn't work. It didn't work for me. And when I was trying to listen to the meeting on Friday, I had an appointment up in Federal Way, so we were driving, and I couldn't get that website. My phone was not giving me the same information that Mackenzie had, and so I asked her if there wasn't a way to connect by Zoom. And at first she told me no, there was no way. And then she went back and checked with someone and found out there was, and she gave me the phone number and the connect number. But I would ask, as a member of the public, that the county commissioners make it very simple and clear how to connect with your agenda and your notice of meetings, because in my opinion, it's impossible at this point. You can't go to the calendar because they're not on the calendar. So that's my request.
No, I'll ask the board to put it up,
Yeah,
especially on
it's
this one.
not-
I'll
it's
ask them to put this one on the front page, so whatever you
Yeah,
get there is on the
it's
front
not
page.
easy, okay.
As for our meetings under the commission, but
Uh-huh.
I'll talk to them about putting that on the front page as well.
Well, so a meeting for tomorrow is scheduled then?
Yes, our meeting tomorrow, it's scheduled, if you go on the commission, under the Mason County, under the commission page, there's a link to those meetings, to all the Zoom meetings that we have.
But that's what I'm saying, it's impossible to find it that way, and so the meeting tomorrow, by giving 24 hours notice, you'll be putting that on
No,
up there.
just so you know,
after this meeting.
we will not be taking action tomorrow, that's not how it works. Tomorrow is our briefing, and we will have certain parts of the briefing that occur in executive session with the attorneys. The actual actions occur at the meeting on Tuesday. That's open to the public testimony, everything at that time. The briefings is more of an educational workshop. And that's where we put things together to bring forward to the public, for the public to have a voice on.
Okay, so then that meeting you're talking about for tomorrow, that is open to the public?
Open to the public to watch.
Not to be?
No, it's not a participant because we won't take any action tomorrow. We will not have a motion and a second and a vote tomorrow. That occurs on Tuesday. That's done on purpose.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, other than that, the goal right now is we'll be meeting tomorrow morning, most likely in executive session with the attorneys to determine what the actual legal standards are to make sure that none of those are violated. And I'm hoping we're gonna get it out as soon as possible. We'll get the applications back in. We'll try to do a quick interview process, and that, we always try to do that in front of the public as well. So, then we will appoint, and it will be appointed through a meeting, not just through a work study session. And then, once we get two, we appoint two, they appoint the third. Because you have a quorum at that time, representing your fire district. So, yes,
Do you have good contact information for the secretary and or chief, which are both still in place? Because on the Open Public Meetings Act, you're gonna have to post all of this in their website
Yes.
also.
yes, to do.
Okay.
Anything else? Again, I want to thank you for coming. It was awesome. Appreciate you reaching out to your community and keeping it as mellow as it is. Today, you witnessed something very hard for everybody. It's always easy to look out and think to yourself, well, they're this or they're that. When it comes time to making decisions like this, it's hard on everybody, and it takes leaders to step up to do the right thing. You were in a situation where you don't have insurance. This is an opportunity to get insurance back underneath your organization in your community, not just us. So thank you, Nick, for standing tall.
Thank you.
Thank you to the other commissioners for standing tall. And with that, if you don't have any other questions, today was a good day.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody. Thank you.